In Orange County, California this week, a meeting of the Orange County Republicans was interrupted when a group of die-hard MAGA fans stormed into the meeting wearing their Rhino Hunter t-shirts. Rhino, R-I-N-O, Republican in name only. The O on Rhino was basically a crosshairs. And they disrupted the meeting because they believe, of course, that if Republicans do not blindly support Donald Trump, then you have no place in today's Republican Party. And it got so heated between the two groups because, of course, the Rhino Hunters were not wearing masks, as they were required to do, that the police had to be called. So we have now reached the stage in the Republican Civil War where Republicans are calling the police on one another. Now, here's the thing. This little Rhino Hunter excursion here was put together by an individual by the name of Nick Torres. And Torres is actually running for office as a Republican, but he really has no support to speak of. But look at these pictures, okay? I want you to see this massive crowd of Rhino Hunters that showed up at this meeting to say that we're the ones with the power. Do you see them there? How many can you count? Because you can count them all on two hands. Not to mention the fact that this looks like one of the most, motley crews of weirdos I think I've ever seen. And I don't typically like to make fun of individuals, but come on, these people are beyond pathetic. They think they're going to storm into this meeting and make some kind of big statement, act like we're the ones in charge of the Republican Party, when you've got 9 people, maybe, and you storm into a room that's packed full, and you think you are going to make a difference? See, we talk a lot, obviously, about this Republican Party rift, the Civil War, whatever you want to refer to it as. But this little Rhino Hunter excursion kind of shows that it's really not much of a war at all. Sure, there's a rift, but that chasm is so small that it's almost immeasurable. The normal Republicans really do outweigh the crazy ones for the most part, but they keep bowing down to these weirdos in the orange shirts. Because it's not just that group of individuals, it's the groups of individuals all over the country that have no power. They sure as hell don't have the numbers that the normal Republicans have. Yet the normal Republicans continue to back down from a fight with these individuals. They refuse to stand up to Donald Trump. They refuse to say that we're the party, not you. Please go away with your stupid little t-shirt. And so it is what it is. They perpetuate this fighting, all because they're not brave enough to stand up for what they want. At least the Rhino Hunters know what they want. They're not cowards. I'll give them that much. They may have a couple screws loose, sure. They may be backing the wrong horse, absolutely. But hell, at least they have a little bit of a backbone to stand up for what they want, which is more than we can say for the remainder of the Republican Party. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.